Bonjour mes gourmands. Today we're making the infamous Vietnamese Gỏi Cuốn, also called summer rolls. Since all the ingredients in the rolls are either boiled in water or still raw, this is an incredibly healthy dish that is still full of flavors. Gỏi Cuốn is always a good choice, but my friends love it especially in the summer, because after finishing your dish, you'll still feel light and energized. Maybe that's why the rolls are called summer rolls in the Western countries. I don't know. Anyway, for the rolls you'll need rice paper, lettuce, sliced boiled chicken breast, sliced fried tofu or sliced seitan. You'll also need boiled shrimps, which are optional, rice noodles, Asian mint leaves, cilantro, and soybean sprouts. For the dipping sauce, you'll need the basic tương sauce from my last video, chili pepper rings to taste, and crushed peanuts to taste. Let's quickly devein the shrimps first. I defrosted my shrimps in some warm water. To have them defrosted faster, you can also use the defrosting program of your microwave. To devein the shrimps, I'm using a paper towel and a little fruit knife. First, I'm peeling the translucent shell off the shrimps with my fingers. Then you'll want to make a small cut along the back of the shrimp to reveal the first vein. Then simply pull it out and put it on the paper towel. Turn the shrimp around and repeat the process on the other side. The vein on this side is more pale bluish and sometimes you can't even see it. If you can't see it, then you don't need to bother extracting it. In a pot, let's bring some water to a boil over high. Once the water starts to bubble, turn the heat down to medium and put in your shrimps. Wait for them to get a lovely orangey color, then take them out again. Don't boil them for too long or they'll shrink and get rather chewy, which is not what we're aiming for. And that concludes the steps with the shrimps. Let's move on to the chicken breasts. So you're basically doing the same with the chicken breast. Just rinse it under running water and boil it in there until it's done. I put in a defrosted piece of chicken breast, which took about 10 minutes over medium-high. You can also put in a frozen piece of chicken breast, however the cooking time will change with that. To check if the chicken breast is done, you can take it out of the water and cut a slice off of it. If the meat is still pink, then you probably want to give it some more time in the hot water. If it's white, it's good to go. In case you're not sure how to fry tofu, have a quick look at my fried noodles video. If you'd like to use seitan, I think the major Western supermarkets should have them in a range of products. If you can't find it there, try supermarkets which are specialized in vegan products. As for the seitan, I think it would taste good either deep fried like the tofu, or you could stir fry it with a bit of soy sauce and some minced ginger. Finishing touches for the meat. Cut the chicken breast into slices so it's easier to fit them into the roll. Now this is all we need to fit into the summer roll. I've washed some soy sprouts, some Asian mint and some lettuce which I've ripped into a size suitable for rolling. Also, I've already cooked the rice noodles. If you want to see how I do that, click on the button on the bottom left to make a quick jump to my Bonjour video where I show you how to cook them noodles. Now I'm moistening the rice paper under running water and I'm really only letting the water run quickly over it. I'm not even soaking them in there. Then I'm placing them on these drying plates, which you can most likely buy at your local Asian supermarket. If they are not available there, just put the moistened paper onto a regular plate and wait for it to dry. If you have plastic drying plates, you can prepare a whole stack in advance. Otherwise, I suggest you to put a bowl of water the size of your rice paper next to you on the table. You could give everyone 2 plates for the rice paper, so while your guests are still munching on one roll, they can already prepare the rice paper for the next roll by switching the plate. Alright, I almost forgot about the peanuts for the sauce. Try to find unsalted roasted peanuts, they're better for you as you don't need the extra salt. If you can't find those, just use regular salted ones. Put them into a freezer bag and use a rolling pin to crush the peanuts. Going over them twice should do the trick, as you still want them to be kind of chunky. I like to serve the peanuts in a separate bowl, so everyone can add as many peanuts as they like to the sauce. Some might also be allergic to peanuts, so it's also safer that way. You never know. Now on to the fun part, let's get rolling. Start off with a couple of lettuce leaves, then add some rice noodles onto them. Place some slices of chicken breast on top, and don't forget the soy sprouts, the mint, as well as the cilantro. My friends don't like it that much, so I skipped the cilantro this time. Now start rolling from the bottom until the edge of the rice paper touches the middle of the rice paper. Fold in the sides of the rice paper, then keep on rolling a bit before you place some shrimps in there. We're adding them last to make sure the beautiful shrimps are clearly visible in the end. And well, that's it! Your roll's ready to be dipped into the sauce and to be enjoyed. Bon appetit! I hope you'll enjoy this dish. If you don't like the dung sauce, you can also swap it with the fish sauce dip. Check out my video if you'd like to use that. This dish is really insanely easy to prepare, so definitely make sure to try it out sometime soon. As I already mentioned, this is especially delicious in summer as a light treat to finish off a lovely day. I love to hear from you via the comment section down below, via Twitter or Instagram. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next week again when I have a new recipe prepared for you. Until then, bye!